Alright, this video is for the SVE upper plenum. I actually got the upper plenum and the throttle body system all together. When I got the thing, just a heads up, this may happen to you. I probably could have talked to SVE and trying to work something out, but I didn't. I wound up just making mine work. So what I happened to have was slag up on the top of this from the casting process, which is coming down. Had a nice, deformation on the top of this, so it wasn't smooth. It was really rocky and pokey at that. So I wound up die grinding that down, making it completely smooth. And not just that, was the opening for the plenum was out of shape from the opening in the intake. So I mean, to me, it felt like you're going to restrict more because it was definitely not the right shape for the plenum gasket. It was actually smaller, so on one side. Like one side was done right, the other side was done wrong. So the only thing I do to that was I got a gasket from a Crown Victoria when they had the hard plastic gaskets, not ones built into these intakes. And that did, I put that on there to get a rough idea how it was supposed to be shaped, and I ground away at it a little bit to make it so that it was kind of forming the way it should. So keep in mind, you might have to, port this a little bit or grind this down if you don't want that inside there. I also did the entire thing. I also polished the entire inside of it, just to make it flow, hopefully flow a little better and work a little better. And the also to note is, it does come with hardware, it does come with 2 gaskets, which is pretty nice. But you might have to, like I did for my throttle body cable, is you might have to actually bore it out with a 1/4 inch drill bit right here. Mine did not want to go in no matter how hard I tried. I took a 1/4 inch drill bit and barely touched it. And it took out just enough coating for that cable to flop in. Now I don't have a problem putting my cable in. It's nice and tight the way it should be. I think it's actually more anodizing or how they make it, but it does help you. So if you run into that problem where your throttle cable isn't going into these aftermarkets for at least the 99 to 04s, which should be all of them, try a 1/4 inch drill bit, lightly go in there. Don't go boring it out, just real slow, just enough to kind of go in a little bit, and then come out, and your cable should fit okay. You shouldn't have to go all the way through with it. You should just be able to gingerly kind of take the coating off, and it seemed to work out fine for me. Also, this is a 75mm system, so if you have a aftermarket intake system like I do, you are going, my suggestion is what I did, is take your boot, stretch it over the throttle body first, because it is a bear. Get it stretched over, clamp it down, install it on this with that boot on, and you should be able to push this in, your intake tube in, and get it to work easier for you. And just remember never to take that off unless you want to fight it. So anytime I take this off, I take it off from here, not from here. But all in all, I think the intake felt fine. I did feel a little something from it. The car's a little more snappy. So just a heads up. I mean, if anything, it'll give you a future performance gains for something else you do. But I hope this video kind of helps people kind of realize what the problems you may run into with these aftermarket systems and what you may encounter, because I couldn't find information on it barely anywhere. So hopefully it'll save you some trouble more than me. Alright, thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day.